Imagine a nation that rose up from slavery, defeated Napoleon's armies, and declared itself the first free black republic in the modern world. You'd expect that country to be celebrated as a symbol of freedom. Instead, Haiti was punished for daring to abolish slavery and to prove that formerly enslaved people could govern themselves. Haiti was crushed under debts, blockades, and sabotage. The story of Haiti is not just about revolution, but about how global powers, especially France and the United States, spent 2 centuries making sure that freedom came with chains. In the late 1700s, Haiti was called Saint-Domingue, France's richest colony and the most profitable piece of land in the world. Its plantations produced about 40% of Europe's sugar and more than half of its coffee. This immense wealth was built on unimaginable cruelty. Hundreds of thousands of enslaved Africans were forced to work in brutal conditions where disease, overwork, and punishment killed so many that the colony constantly needed new enslaved people shipped in from Africa. But in 1791, everything changed. Enslaved Africans, inspired both by their own traditions of resistance and the revolutionary language coming from France, rose up in revolt. At first, colonial leaders dismissed the rebellion as impossible. But this uprising spread quickly, uniting enslaved people across plantations and growing into a full-scale revolution. One leader was Toussaint Louverture, a former enslaved man who became one of the most brilliant military strategists of his time. Louverture and other commanders outmaneuvered French forces, defeated invading Spanish and British armies, and built a disciplined fighting force out of people who had once been denied even basic human rights. Against all odds, they won. In 1804, Haiti declared independence. It became the first republic in the world, founded by formerly enslaved to enslaved communities everywhere. Haiti was proof that freedom could be seized. But to colonial powers and slave-holding nations, it was a terrifying threat. The United States, which had declared liberty and independence only a few decades earlier, refused to recognize Haiti's freedom for more than 60 years. Its leaders feared that acknowledging a black republic would inspire uprisings among America's own enslaved population. And France, humiliated by its defeat, returned with a demand that would strangle Haiti's future. In 1825, French warships sailed into Haitian waters with an ultimatum. France demanded that Haiti pay 150 million francs, the equivalent of billions today, as compensation for the loss of its colony and its enslaved workforce. This was not a negotiation. It was extortion at gunpoint. Haiti, still recovering from years of war, had no real option. The Haitian government agreed, plunging the young republic into debt that it would spend more than a century trying to escape. The so-called freedom debt crushed Haiti. To pay off the 150 million francs demanded by France, Haiti had to take out massive loans from French banks. Those banks charged predatory interest rates that trapped the country in a cycle of debt. Year after year, a huge portion of Haiti's revenue, money that could have built schools, roads, or hospitals, was shipped overseas to enrich bankers in Paris. By the late 19th century, Haiti was spending as much as 80% of its national budget just servicing this debt. It is difficult to overstate how devastating this was. Other new nations invested their resources into infrastructure and development. Haiti, by contrast, was forced to spend generations paying its former enslavers for the crime of winning freedom. Imagine the United States having to send nearly all of its tax revenue back to Britain after the American Revolution. That was the reality Haiti faced. And the exploitation didn't stop with France. By the early 20th century, American banks saw an opportunity. In 1910, a consortium of French and American banks, including what would later become Citibank, took control of Haiti's national treasury. This gave foreign bankers direct authority over Haitian finances. In practice, it meant that Haiti's money was no longer controlled by Haitians. Instead, it was siphoned off to pay debts structured in ways that kept the country permanently dependent. The United States government soon followed the banks. In 1915, under the pretext of stabilizing Haiti after political unrest, U.S. Marines invaded and began a military occupation that would last for 19 years. During that time, the U.S. rewrote Haiti's constitution to allow American companies to buy up Haitian land, something that had been banned since independence. Haitian farmers, who had fought to defend their land from slavery, now found it taken again by foreign corporations. Resistance to the occupation was fierce. Haitians rose up in armed revolts known as the Caco Wars, but they were met with brutal repression. Thousands were killed. The US built roads and some infrastructure, but always with the goal of making it easier to extract resources, not to empower Haitians. By the time US forces left in 1934, control of Haiti's economy remained firmly in foreign hands. The effects of these interventions were devastating and and long-lasting. Haiti had been born out of the most extraordinary revolution in modern history, but the international system made sure it would never be allowed to prosper. Instead, it was kept poor, indebted, and dependent, a cautionary tale to the rest of the world about what could happen if you dared to defy empire. When the US Marines left Haiti in 1934, they did not leave behind an empowered nation. They left a country still bound to foreign banks and corporations. Haiti's leaders were trapped between serving their people and obeying the interests of powerful nations that controlled its debt. Into this instability stepped dictators like François Papa Doc Duvalier and later his son, Baby Doc. The Duvaliers ruled through fear, using a brutal secret police force called the Tonton Macoutes. Thousands of Haitians were imprisoned or killed, while the regime enriched itself. During the Cold War, the United States supported the Duvaliers because they were anti-communist. Once again, the Haitian people suffered, exploited, both by corrupt leaders at home and by foreign powers abroad. The debt never disappeared. For more than a century, Haiti kept paying the so-called freedom debt and the loans that followed. By some estimates, Haiti transferred more than $20 billion in today's money to France and international banks. That money could have built schools, hospitals, and roads. Instead, it funded the wealth of others. Despite fertile farmland, a strong culture, and resilient people, Haiti remained the poorest nation in the Western Hemisphere. Poverty was not an accident. It was the result of centuries of theft, first through slavery, then reparations, then predatory loans and occupations. The Haitian Revolution proved enslaved people could seize freedom, but the world made Haiti a warning. Liberty might be tolerated, prosperity would not. Today, Haiti's struggles with poverty and instability cannot be separated from this history. The truth is that Haiti does not owe the world. The world owes Haiti a debt of recognition and justice for the crimes committed against it. Haiti's story is not only one of suffering, but also of courage. The revolution inspired movements for abolition and independence everywhere. Its music, art, and resilience continue to shine. Haiti should be remembered not just for hardship, but as one of the most revolutionary nations in history, a place that showed freedom could be won, even against impossible odds. The tragedy of Haiti is that its punishment for freedom never ended. From the moment it defeated Napoleon's armies, the world treated Haiti not as a partner, but as a threat. France bled it dry with impossible reparations. International banks tightened the chains with predatory loans. The United States invaded, occupied, and rewrote Haiti's constitution for its own profit. And dictators, often propped up by foreign interests, continued the cycle of corruption and suffering. Yet through all of this, the Haitian people endured. They endured slavery, debt, dictatorship, and repeated betrayals by the so-called champions of liberty. And still, Haiti created one of the world's richest cultural traditions. Its music, its food, its art, and its spirit of defiance remain unmatched. The revolution that began in 1791 was not just a victory for Haitians, it was a victory for humanity. It proved that even the most oppressed could rise up and overthrow empire. That message terrified colonial powers then, and it remains powerful today. Haiti is more than its poverty. It is a symbol of courage, resilience, and the unbreakable human will to be free. But the truth must be told. Haiti is poor because it was made poor. Its resources and labor financed the industrial revolutions of Europe and America. Its wealth built other nations, while its people were condemned to hardship. The world owes Haiti a debt it has never repaid. When we talk about freedom, when we celebrate democracy, when we praise revolutions, we must also remember Haiti. Because the Haitian Revolution was the boldest of them all. And because the chains that were forced on Haiti after independence show us how far empire will go to punish those who resist. The next time someone calls Haiti poor or broken, remember this. Haiti gave the world one of its greatest revolutions, and in return, the world tried to break it. Yet it still stands, and it still matters. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more deep dives into the world's incredible histories.